Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sharina from UiTM Kedah. So today I'll be sharing insights from my study on how ESL teachers' beliefs and classroom practices align or sometimes conflict in fostering learner autonomy for Industry 4.0. The focus is on practical strategies and the reality of teaching autonomy in Malaysian tertiary ESL settings. This research explores how ESL teachers foster learner autonomy within Industry 4.0 demands. I conducted a semi-structured interview with 6 ESL instructors. We found gaps between teachers' belief of autonomy and their actual classroom practices, and it is often due to contextual or institutional factors. Industry 4.0 requires adaptable, self-directed learners who can learn beyond structured instruction. So it is about students taking ownership of their learning process. And despite recognizing its importance, many ESL classrooms remain teacher-centered. So this study looks at how teachers' beliefs align or don't with their daily practices. The study aims to investigate the alignment between ESL teachers' belief and their classroom practices or their classroom strategies. So it situates within the larger transformation of education under Industry 4.0, where digitalization and autonomy are essential. So ultimately, the goal is to provide insights that can guide curriculum design, training, and institutional policy. So let's look at the aims of the study to investigate how ESL teachers' beliefs align or conflict with their classroom strategies in fostering learner autonomy. Framing this inquiry within Industry 4.0, educational transformations where digitalization and self-directed learning are key, and provide context-specific insights from Malaysian tertiary ESL settings to guide future policy, training, and curriculum reform. So the research objectives are to identify strategies used by ESL teachers to promote learner autonomy, to examine the alignment between teachers' beliefs and practices, and to explore challenges faced in fostering uh, learner autonomy within Industry 4.0. So these objectives shape the interview questions and data analysis. Now let's look at the literature review. According to Little 2020, autonomy is key to developing critical and reflective learners. So Benson 2021 highlights how digital tools can empower students to take charge of their learning, and the role of the teacher is shifting from being the transmitter of knowledge to becoming a facilitator, as noted by Bob and Busadi 2012. Yet, research consistently shows a persistent gap between what teachers believe and what happens in the classrooms. All right, let's focus at the methodology. So this was a qualitative exploratory study, and we have 6 ESL lecturers from Malaysian University who participated in the study, and data were collected through semi-structured interviews, and it was analyzed thematically, and thematic analysis actually helped identify recurring patterns, strategies, and constraints faced by the educators. Right? Now let's look at the conceptual framework. This framework links teacher strategies such as guidance, autonomy promotion, and technology use with Industry 4.0 skills like adaptability, critical thinking, and digital literacy. So it emphasizes how these interactions contribute to developing self-directed learners ready for future work environments. And let's look at the key findings. What are the findings of this research? There are several findings, which are teachers consistently emphasize the importance of autonomy, but often rely on structured guidance. And technology is recognized as a powerful tool, yet remains underutilized in many classrooms. And institutional constraints like rigid syllabi and assessment patterns or systems limit autonomy practices in the classroom. And despite that, students show enthusiasm when given more self-directed learning opportunities. All right, so there is a clear misalignment remains between teachers' belief and their classroom practices. So this suggests a need for more targeted professional support in autonomy-based pedagogy. And the finding, there is a right balance between guidance and independence, and it is crucial. So moreover, institutional culture must evolve to support more flexible or student-centered approaches. And let's look at the pedagogical implications of this study. A professional development program should focus on practical ways to nurture learner autonomy, and digital integration can help bridge the belief practice gap. And collaboration between policymakers, administrators, educators is crucial to sustain the change. And UiTM plays a vital role in producing adaptive, lifelong learners equipped for Industry 4.0. So as a conclusion, and to summarize my study, ESL teachers value autonomy but face contextual challenges in fully realizing it. So to bridge this gap, we need training, technology integration, and institutional reforms. So ultimately, empowering learners means preparing them not just for examinations, but for the complexities of Industry 4.0. Right? So before I end my presentation, I would like to say thank you to my institution, UiTM, and the participating ESL lecturers and the Academy of Language Studies for their continuous support. So if you'd like to know further about my research or my study, you can contact me, Dr. Sharina Saad. I am at UiTM Kedah branch, and my email is sharina@uitm.edu.my.